What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of The Gabriel Show. I'm your host, Fritz Gabriel. Now listen, in this video, I'm going to reveal to you how much money I have exactly right now in my checking account, all right, as a registered nurse. So last week, we did a budget video, and I actually showed you guys, right, my budget. I went through it. If you haven't watched that video, I'd recommend you guys to watch it so you guys can see, how we got to this point. But, you know what? I'm not going to keep you guys waiting. I'm not going to say, if you wait till the end, you get to see this and that. No. I'm going to show you guys what's going on right now because something's going on in my life. All right. So let me pull it up. $22, guys. Money bags. Oh my gosh. I know I got you guys with the thumbnail. I know you looked at it and was like, oh, registered nurse, I'm about to graduate. I got money. Oh gosh. Y'all thought, y'all was gonna see some motivation and inspiration. Not today, guys. Not today. Actually, I feel like I'm going through a humbling moment in my life. Okay. You see, I always wondered, how do basketball players go broke? How do lottery players go broke? And you know what? I'm starting to get it, There's no reason why I should only have $22 in my checking account. Like, I should have, more money. But it is what it is. I mean, listen, I usually give myself $300 to last me every 2 weeks, right? And I know what the problem was this week. I had somebody who had an emergency, and I sent them $100. It is what it is, right? Because, you see, in my faith, in my heart, I believe God will replace, what is lost, right? I don't know. I remember my mom, she showed me this video as a kid, a story in the Bible, basically where Jesus had a piece of bread and he broke, a little kid was like, I don't know, God, and it's not enough. It was a children's story, right? I don't know what chapter in the Bible it's in, but, Jesus said, let me see the bread. He got the bread and he broke the bread and he multiplied the bread and he was able to feed so many people with that one piece of bread. So it's like, for me, if I have something, even though it's not a lot, and you're going to tell me you're hurting, listen, I don't care. I got to at least send you $20, $5. Some people say, nah, that's disrespectful, but I'm going to send you what I got because it sucks. I don't want you to suffer. I don't want you to go through what you're going through. You know what I mean? I wish I could help you, And what sucks the most is I was making a lot of money, guys, from January to June. But I let it get to my head. You know what I mean? I really let it get to my head. And I think that's the message I'm trying to come here and tell you guys, When you make a lot of money, when you guys start to reach new levels of success, don't let it get to your head. You know what I mean? I feel like I started to lose touch of reality. Like, I have a whole baby, a whole 8-month-old. Y'all can see the baby seat there, and I'm still going through the transitional period. Like, I just turned 29, and I've made a lot of good decisions in my life, right? I paid off all my consumer debt, which was about $250,000. My wife and I, we did it, but then that got to my head. Like, I felt like I could do anything. I felt at that moment like I was rich. So I booked a whole bunch of trips with all that money I was making. And then, because I don't know, I work in ICU, so I see some sad stuff every day. So I'm like, yo, I just want to enjoy myself. But then I overspent. I was living way above my mean. And what happened was they got rid of the bonus at the job. So now, I have to... It's almost like travel nursing when they put the rates back to normal. I was already used to a certain lifestyle, and some people who I were helping, they were used to getting help by me, and now it's like I gotta tell them, like, hey, yo, it's not the same. It's not like that. And it's a humbling moment, man. It's a humbling feeling. It's embarrassing, but I'm gonna listen. I don't take nothing as an L. For me, an L is a lesson, right? And I'm still gonna laugh, and I'm still gonna try to make you guys laugh because, listen, I know I'm not the only one who's going through it right now. You see, People think there needs to be an announcement on CNN like, oh my gosh, it's 2008 again. We are officially in a recession. I don't think that's true. I think some of us right now are actually going through our own personal recession. If I'm a registered nurse with $22 in my account, come on now. Some people are hurting right now. There's no reason why, but you know what? It is what it is. But I'm still going to try to make you guys laugh. I'm still going to try to laugh because I don't want to be a negative energy or depressed. I don't want money to depress me because as a man, you know, I'm the leader of my household. The energy I bring to my house, that's the energy my wife is going to feel, and that's the energy my son's going to feel. But at the end of the day, sometimes, guys, I do feel like I'm losing my mind. Like, yo, why am I wearing a sweater, yo? It's hot. Oh, my gosh, whatever. I'm losing my mind. Yo!
I declare bankruptcy!
But anyways, guys, I'm not going to hold you. When you get like this, when you get to your wit's end, I do what my mom told me to do. She said, read the Bible, man. And you know what? I read the Bible on the Bible app. That's how I do it, guys. I'm not going to lie to you because I'm not trying to sound like a mega Christian, I'm still on my spiritual journey. You guys are literally, guys, I'm not perfect. I still curse. I try not to, but the thing is, maybe it's a midlife crisis, but I think I'm a rapper all of a sudden. So I be rapping and it be slipping out. So if I curse here and there, please forgive me. I'm gonna get better. But anyways, to get back to the point of what I'm trying to say is, it's a story in the Bible. It's in Matthew, okay? Matthew 14. And you know what? Jesus was walking on water, you know, like he does. But his boys, his disciples were on the boat. And there was a crazy storm going on. And they were calling for Jesus, you know what I mean? And I don't know, you know, Jesus be flexing his miracles. And he was just walking on the water while there's a whole hurricane and tsunami going on. But Jesus said, Peter, come to me. Peter's like, what? Are you out of your mind? You know, he's in the storm. And then he's like, yo, listen, come to me. Peter said, all right, I'm going to come to you, Jesus. Because Peter seen what Jesus did before. But now he's like, oh, snap. You want me to walk on water too? Guys, I never knew that another man, like somebody else, actually walked on water. Peter started walking on the water, guys. He started going to Jesus. But what happened is the storm got really rough. The storm got really tough. And then he got scared. He was like, oh, stop. And he started to drown. You know what I mean? And then you know what happened? Jesus came. He grabbed his hand. He's like, what happened? You don't have any faith in me? And he picked him up and then he quieted the storm. And then I'm like, gosh, yo, you know what I learned from that story? I feel like sometimes God will purposely create a storm in your life. He's testing you. He's testing your faith. Because this has to be a storm in my life. Guys, things was going too good. Listen, I'm not even a CRNA, but I was making CRNA money. I'm not trying to brag about it, but I'm trying to give you guys an idea of numbers. But I'm not trying to talk about numbers because this ain't the point of the video. It's not about me flexing, right? The point is, God created a storm. God gave me a reality check. God humbled me. You know what I mean? I started couponing. Listen, guys, I was door dashing. I would go home and I just door dash whatever I want to eat. Y'all don't even understand. The lifestyle I had was a lifestyle of basically a billionaire. I'm like, oh my gosh, the amenities. You know what I mean? I was giving myself. Now I'm cutting down. Y'all seen the budget. I had to cut down on Hulu, all my subscriptions, all these things. Like now I'm about to start balding my own hair. It's a storm that I'm going through. But just like in that story I told you, you know, if I lose faith, I will sink. You know, I can't lose faith right now. You know, all I'm doing right now, I mean, I'm not going to hold you up. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I'm like, I know I make you guys laugh, but I be crying. You know, I be going through it. But then you know what happened? Jesus gave me his hand. And then he saves me. He takes me away from that depression. He takes me away from that dark spot. How many of you guys are going through it right now? How many of you guys or stressing about money. Guys, I'm tired of stressing about money. But you know what? I'm gonna do what I gotta do. You see what I did right now? I'm doing things that I said I'll never do. I'm working this week alone 6 days a week. I'm working 6 days a week. I'm doing 3 day shifts, and then I'm doing 3 night shifts. And guys, the position, yo, I'm sorry, man. Damn it, I'm broke, yo. I'm sorry, guys. I said I would never do night shifts, but I'm doing it. Because sometimes you got to do what you got to do, man. I'm making these mistakes, and I have a son. I got to put food on the table. He needs diapers. And I'm out here blowing the bag. I'm fumbling the bag. What's wrong with me, yo? I'm not going to make that mistake. I promise you. Ever again. And that's why I'm taking you guys along the journey with me. Because I was up, guys. I was on track to making over $300,000 this year. Now, I'm back to the basics, guys. God is saying, yo, I can't even bless you because you're not even ready. You're not ready for the blessing, man. And so right now, I'm getting back to the basics. I'm reading all the books all over again. I'm reading the baby steps all over again. I'm reading every single money book I had. I'm getting back to the basics. You know, I'm cutting off subscriptions. I'm doing what I got to do. But you know what? Like, it's very humbling, man. It's an ego stroke. Yo, man. And now I get it. But, you know, even 50 Cent went through bankruptcy. Even Dave Ramsey went through bankruptcy. And you know what? I'm 29 years old now. And you guys are literally watching me at my lowest. But I promise you, man, Jesus Christ, if you give me another opportunity, if you give me another chance, not only, right, am I going to be wise, I'm going to show people how to be wise with their money too. I'm going to help people. I'm going to take people out of their struggles, out of their stress. And Jesus, I'm not going to keep it for myself. And I'm not going to feel bad that I only have $22 this week either. Because at the end of the day, I know you're going to replace it. And when you give me more, I'm going to give more. That's all I'm going to do. Because that's what my mom taught me. My mom said, yo, you always got to give. You always got to give. You always got to give. And yo, why am I crying, man? I'm not, yo. If I wasn't driving, I would have stopped the video. But at this point, I got to keep it going. Whoa, Jesus. Hey, listen. I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm about to work these 6 shifts. 3 day shifts, 3 night shifts. Because where do broke people go when they're broke? To work, right? I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm going to bust my ass for my wife, for my son, for my family, for you guys. Because you know what? My life has always been a life of perseverance, you know? I've always had obstacles in front of me. Even on my way to work right now, right? I remember, they said I couldn't, my teacher told me I couldn't be an ICU nurse. My first year of college, I did so bad. My teacher said I couldn't be a nurse. She didn't know I was working in ICU. But she said I couldn't be a nurse, guys. My first semester of A&P, I failed. I got an F. But you know what happened? I prayed. I didn't lose my faith. And then for some reason, I felt like there was a piece of my brain that unlocked. The sicker my dad got, the more knowledge I started to get. Guys, I started to get A's. How's that possible? I graduated with honors. Salutatorian, I'm not bragging, I'm not boasting, but guys, I went from failing. All the perseverance, guys. I felt like I even dealt with racism. You know what I mean? Certain jobs I would apply to, they would have want to hire me. But here I go. I'm the youngest black ICU RN. Only black nurse working on my unit. Day shift. I'm telling you guys, God will work miracles in your life. Jesus wasn't the only one to walk on water. You can do it too. When God said he will bless you, get ready. Get ready, guys. Get ready for your blessing. But anyways, I'm not going to stop. I'm still going to give. I'm still going to help. I don't care, guys. I know you guys, no, tell me what you think in the comments, but I'm still going to try to do what I can do. With this $22, if somebody's done bad, I'm going to send somebody $5. I'm still going to do what I got to do. But anyways, I get paid next week. So I want you guys to tune into that budget video. I'm going to try my best. I'm going to have to do it while I'm driving because as you can see, that's the only time I got. But anyways, I'm going to do another budget video and we're going to, I'm going to have so much more confidence and, the vibe's going to be different. I'm not going to be crying. I'm sorry. you know, but whatever. The vibe's gonna be different, and I believe, like today, it's raining, right? But guess what? The sun gotta shine, you know, the sun gotta come back, just like Noah's Ark, you know what I mean? The rainbows gotta come back. There has to be sunshines after the storm. So, hey, it is what it is. I'm still about to head to the job, yo.
Oh my God, it's Mr. YouTube. Oh my God, guys. Gabe, can you buy a Starbucks, Mr. Money Man? Come on.
You want Starbucks?
Yes, I want Starbucks.
Alright, whatever. It's
Oh
on
my
me.
God,
Order.
everybody. Gabe
Stop.
buying a Starbucks.
Gabriel,
Gabriel, I need cafe too, Gabriel.
Gabe, what about my patient?
Your patient wants Starbucks?
He's a vent patient, but okay.
No problem, man.
I mean, something's really different. Something's really specific. I mean, I really made a milli in a minute. I haven't made a milli in a minute. Maybe if I really make a minute. How much do you make in a minute? Well, I make a lot. Listen, man, the dividend, the make I block. Oh my God, why are they trying to block my stock? Trying to cop a GameStop stock. But damn it, boy, did you make a milli in a minute? I don't know. Haven't been here in a minute. Haven't been in the zone, man. Yeah, I'm finished. And they let me off, man. Yeah, I'm finished.